Welcome to the Breeders' Cup News Minute, presented by Adequan. I'm Scott Jagow, along with Ray Paulick. Ray, we're 10 days away from the Breeders' Cup. Throughout that period, each day we're going to bring you the latest news and developments heading into November 2nd and 3rd. Today, the news was 221 pre-entries announced. That's a record for the Breeders' Cup. What stood out to you when you saw those names?
Well, the very first race they announced was the brand new Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf Sprint. Not only did it draw a full field of 12, there are 12 also eligible. So when the Breeders' Cup decided to add this new race, they knew what they were doing. It's a very popular race among both European and North American trainers. So 24 were entered in that race.
You could actually have two divisions. We have 12 horses and 12 also eligibles. Not only that race was oversubscribed, 11 other races were oversubscribed, including the Classic. So you have a bunch of races that are going to have full fields, absolutely, because you've got a few also eligibles waiting on the waiting list to get into the race. 51 overseas horses coming over to compete in the Breeders' Cup at Churchill Downs. Aidan O'Brien has 18, and Abel coming over for the turf, which is going to be very exciting. She's won the ARC back-to-back, 9 out of 10 in her career.
Yeah, before you get too excited about the Europeans, though, let me just say, the last two times it was run at Churchill Downs, and it was a two-day event, only 2 European winners each of those 2 years. So Santa Anita has been a much kinder place, for whatever reason, for the European runners.
That's a pretty interesting stat, actually. I would think because the turf is a little softer at Churchill that the Europeans would do better. Anything else that stands out right now, 10 days out from the Breeders' Cup?
Well, when they make these announcements, the first thing I do is print out past performances. It's like Christmas morning. You know, just going through all of these races is so much fun. We're bringing the world together for the best 2 races, 2 days of racing. And, you know, the Breeders' Cup record for handle was set in 2010, the year of Zenyatta. It was $158 million. I think they're going to bust through that this year with the additional race, with there's new betting opportunities for the 2 days. It's just going to be sensational.
Yeah, super high five plus pick 5 wagers at 50 cents. I know that I will be doing my part to help break the handle record. All right, that's going to do it for this edition of the News Minute presented by Adequan.